To begin this tutorial, you're going to need a few basic items: a bow, some arrows, and a target. It also helps if you have a guard for your arm to protect it from the lash of the bowstring. If you do have a guard for your arm, make sure to wear it on the inside of your non-dominant arm, or whichever arm you decide to hold the bow with. Under normal circumstances, I prefer to use multiple hay bales when setting up my target, but for this video I'll only be using one. Place your target about 20 yards away and adjust it based on how comfortable you feel. After you've done that, it's time to string the bow. Connect the loop at the end of the bowstring around the grooves at the end of the bow. Leave the other loop of the bowstring hanging loosely over the top end of the bow. Once you've done that, place the bow over your foot and step between the bow and the bowstring with your other foot. From this position, you can bend the bow carefully until the top of the bowstring slips into the grooves at the top of the bow. When nocking an arrow, you want to place it between the bow and yourself on top of the side of the bow. Try to keep the arrow straight as you nock it about midway down the bow. Make sure that the odd fletching is facing outward towards you. When nocking an arrow, it helps to keep the bowstring against your hip so that it doesn't accidentally pull back the string and fire it. Lastly, before you fire, make sure you've got some solid footing about a shoulder width apart. When you're ready, lift the bow up towards your chest and pull your arm back straight with the bowstring. The tip of the arrow should be resting just a bit above the hand you're using to hold the bow. The back end of the arrow should be held gently between your middle finger and your index finger. Be careful not to pinch it. You can pull back on the bowstring until your hand is about where your ear is. Finally, when you're ready, release the bowstring and bring back your arm. The more you practice, the faster you'll be able to go through this process. And remember, aiming with the bow is more about feeling and getting comfortable than it is about actually aiming. After your first shot, you can continue to keep making small adjustments in the angle of your bow so that you can keep getting closer to the center of your target. Once you're all done, you just need to collect your arrows so you can do it again. Approach from the side so you don't walk into one of your arrows. Try to grab as close to the center of the arrow as you can and pull it out straight. Sometimes your arrow may go so far through your target that you can no longer see the fletching. When that happens, just continue to pull the arrow out all the way through the back to avoid damaging the fletching further. And now you're all set to do it again. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions.